Hello everybody. Okay, so 2024 collector year has started and today we have the A-Case short card. Let's just unbox it, because this video might take a while. This is the first for the channel, so I'm not really hoping to find something special in here, like a super treasure hunt or something like that, but it's interesting to see what short cards have and if they have the same thing as the long carded cases. We start the case with the Sea Zinger, which is a new model for 2024, and I'm not sure actually if this is a fantasy or a real life model, so you guys have to tell me in the comment section below. This is definitely a highlight for me. I always enjoy this kind of castings. We have the Skate Grom, not a fan of this kind of castings, and the Clip Rod, which is from 2023. Punk Rod for 2024. Another Sea Zinger. And for the fans of the Star Trek movies, we have the USS Enterprise. Definitely interesting, but I'm mostly with cars when it comes to Hot Wheels. We have the Surf's Up, which again I'm not a fan of. The 1986 Toyota van. It's a JDM, so collectors definitely enjoyed this one. And the 1956 Corvette, which is the second color variation for the Barbie Corvette for 2023. We have the Rescue Duty. It looks interesting, another color variation. We have another Clip Rod and another color variation for the Koenigsegg Gemera, also for 2023. There is actually a way to spot which cars are from 2023 and which cars are from 2024. So I'll let you guess which is that detail that tells you the year of the car. We have the classic Nomad, the Lincoln Continental with another very nice color variation, and from 2024 we have the Dodge Charger. Very interesting. We have no details on it unfortunately, and I'm sorry about the glare. The Limited Grip. Now this is very interesting and definitely a highlight for me. Very nice color combo, white and black on this Ford GT40. Definitely a highlight for 2024. And the Heavy Hitcher. Nice little truck. Papa Wheelie with another color variation for previous year. Brick and Motor. And the Tesla Model Y for 2024, so definitely a highlight. Two of the Ford Mustang Boss and the Custom Auto. Very interesting color combination. Maybe I'm not a fan of the silver base, but still, it's a nice one. We have the previous year Audi 90s Quattro. Collectors definitely went crazy for this one around here, as well as for this Alfa Romeo in the white color variation. I didn't find this one on the pegs, so nice. And the highlight for 2024, definitely a highlight, is the Plymouth Barracuda. I enjoy what Hot Wheels designers did with this one. Very interesting choice of rims as well, so definitely a highlight. Another Batmobile, nothing different, I think we've seen this model a couple of times. The Mad Manga from previous year. And this is very interesting, and although it's from the tuned segment, this is the Porsche 911 Turbo, and because it's a Porsche, collectors are definitely going to go crazy for this one, I'm very sure, especially around these parts of the world. Again, it's very cute and very interesting. Honda Super Cub, a nice bike, but I'm not a fan of bikes. Another Koenigsegg Chimera. And the Dune Crusher, also from previous year. Unfortunately, we have a banned card, and this kind of things happen. So they usually happen for the long cards, because the cards are not so tough, but apparently they happen for the short cards as well. This is the Shark Bite. Another Audi Quattro. And the Max Steel. This is new for 2024. The first half of the case, well, not that interesting, but I mean, the first case, it's never that interesting. The Land Rover Series 2, we saw this one in the previous mix. McLaren Solus GT in white, I found this one on the pegs. And the power panel, this is definitely a beefy casting, and as you can see on the short cards, it covers like half the space from the short card. The Greenwood Corvette in a very interesting color variation. Another Batmobile and another Land Rover series. We have the Volvo Drift Wagon from the previous mix. This was a super treasure hunt in the last mix of 2023. We have another custom auto. And we have a new fantasy casting, also based on girls' products, which is Monster High. Monster High, usually, or from what I know, they are dolls. So dolls are for girls, but well, it's interesting to have in the Hot Wheels lineup. And we have the Ford Escort RS 2000 in a nice green color, and actually this is the Super Treasure Hunt version of this mix. Well, this specific casting, but not this specific version, because we needed to have the rubber tires, and we don't have, unfortunately. But it does look very interesting, so it's definitely in the highlights. Another Alfa Romeo. And we have another color variation for 2024 for the Volvo Recharge. Very interesting casting. I have the previous one, which was a new model. Another Dune Crusher. We have the Cloud Cutter from previous year, and another Monster High Ghoulmobile. Another Rescue Duty. Hot Wheels High, which is new for 2014. A nice little bus. And the Runaway Rescue. A nice choice of words there. Now this is an interesting one for 2024. It's the white variation of the Dodge Ram. It looks very interesting in the white and black color combo, so definitely in the highlights. Mod Speeder, which is a fantasy casting. And another Volvo Recharge. another Porsche 911 from the Tuned series, another Batmobile, and the Mad Mike Drift Attack, another Honda Super Cub, another Punk Rod and another power panel, the Pontiac Firebird, which I found on the pegs, so from 2023, another Lincoln Continental and another 1956 Corvette, another limited grip Volvo Drift Wagon, and another color variation for the Mighty K, which in 2023 I'm not sure which mix, but it was a super treasure hunt, the red version. So very interesting to see another color variation. So 2024 this one. And the last three cars of the case, we have another classic Nomad, another Pontiac Firebird, and a very interesting casting, which is new for 2024. It's the Fiat 500e in a very interesting color choice. We don't have details in the back, we don't have tail lights, but we have headlights. So yeah, this is very interesting. So this was the A case for 2024, the short card case, and we have a few highlights. The Dodge Ram in white, the new color variation for the Volvo Recharge, and the one that should have been a super treasure hunt, so we can be very happy, which is the Ford Escort in the cream color. We have the Playmode Barracuda, new for 2024, and another color variation for the Tesla Model Y. The Sea Zinger, which I'm still not sure if it's a real life model or a fantasy, and the white and black color combo with the Ford GT40. So not a very interesting case, unfortunately, but it's how it happens almost all the time with the new case and the first case of a specific year. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did, it's exciting, but unfortunately we didn't get a super treasure hunt. And also, I don't know if we had the regular treasure hunt, because I'm not sure which one is, and I haven't spotted it. Again, I hope you enjoyed, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.